Morning worlds, it's Saturday morning, a bit after 8 AM in the AM, and we're leaving Midi. We're in a cold, windy time down here, and yeah, roll the intro.
Hi, Hippie Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio worlds. First stop, Pachuca, fill up. Oh, it's been cold and bloody windy, but I might have a tailwind home today. There's supposed to be someone parked up there. Oh, that's not coppers. Rightio world, so yeah, it's been a very cold and blustery time down here in Midi, Victoria, Midiamo. And even the day of the service, it was just freezing cold and blowing its guts out. Yep, Pete knew how much I hated the bloody cold weather. I reckon he turned it on for me. Oh dear. Got some long, lonely miles home, I can tell you that. So hopefully it's not too early in the morning. There's some skippies bouncing around. I can't see much out the window. It needs a good clean. I'll do that when I get to Pachuca. It's good actually seeing everyone at that came to the service. A lot of people I haven't seen for a few years, like Kimmy and a few others, haven't seen for a long time. And now I've just got to hope the boat gets me home. I don't plan on rushing home. I wasn't going to leave till 10 this morning, but I just didn't get any sleep last night, very little. And I didn't feel like sitting around for 2 odd hours just waiting to get going. So, say goodbye to Bernie. All the kids were still asleep, so I didn't get to say goodbye to them. And say goodbye to Bernie. And now we're back on the road. Could take me 3, could take me 4 days to get home, I don't know. Haven't planned anything. What I do know is I don't plan on doing 8-hour days. Oh, turn you around. So I don't plan on doing 8-hour days. I just don't see the point of it. Pushing the car that hard, pushing me that hard. Right, my heater can't get up to keep some air down on me drinking toes, on my feet. Should probably put some socks on. And there's another thing of exactly how much oil am I going to use on the way home. So I used about 4 litres coming down, which was quite a lot really. 1,064 miles, or around 1,600 plus Ks. Anyway, that's the countryside we're looking at out there. I'll catch you a bit later. Yeah, well, just filled up in a Chuka. I haven't filled up since Denny Liquid, and I'm going to fill up in Liquid again because there's no fuel at Jewellery, and that way we'll fill in Denny and get all the way to Narandra. So we're in Chuka. So I want to do also a big shout out to Peter Hughes. Thank you for my practically brand new GMCB radio, mate. It was absolutely a treat, and an antenna you picked up for me. It's made all the difference. I'm picking up things my old CB never used to pick up. This is a great unit. I'm actually really happy, mate. So thank you so much. Peter Hughes looking after me yet again, mate. Thank you so much. Right, so we're in Chuka. About to head into New South Wales. Oh geez, it's cold and fucking windy out there. It's been pretty much miserable the whole time down here. Literally. I've just been blowing its bloody box off non-stop, which is actually working well for me today because I've actually got a fairly strong tailwind. So I'm somewhat happy about that. It's just pushing me along nicely. I do have a bit of a strange noise happening here on the car at the moment, so a little bit of a strange hum or something. I hope that's not a uni joint going out. I don't feel any vibration. There's definitely a noise there that wasn't there before. Yeah, it's definitely a new noise. I might check the transmission oil when I get into Denny as well, make sure that's all good. There's been no leaks under the car or anything, but it doesn't mean it hasn't used any. And the diff's got a little bit of a whine to it. So fingers crossed we make our 1,000 miles back home. Not even the heater's pushing down any warm air at the moment. Why is he trying to get such a big ass caravan in such a small spot? coming across the bridge. I'm about to cross out of my home state of Victoria, and we're now crossed into New South Wales. And this is a big long run home through the guts of New South Wales, I can tell you that. Over the Murray River. And into a little spot called Moama. So we're now officially in New South Wales. So the Bruce Highway's lived up to its reputation as being the deadliest highway in Australia yet again. Reports coming out of home, just north of Gingin up at home yesterday. Truck and a ute had a collision on the Bruce Highway just south of Gladstone, and actually the truck was full of nitrate and actually fucking blew up. So they had a multi-pile up when I got down here. 4 trucks and 2 ambulances had crashed on that road, and yet again within a week another one. That Bruce Highway is definitely the deadliest highway in Australia. It kills hundreds. The Queensland government needs to pull its bloody finger out and get something done about it, because it happens almost every week up there on that Bruce Highway. Not always a death, but there's always accidents on it. But so yeah, apparently 4 semi-trailers ploughed into each other, and then 2 ambulances went out to rescue, and they end up in accidents. And then again yesterday, just south of Gladstone, another truck hit a ute head on, killed the ute driver. I'm not going to get these lights. And then, yeah, the truck was full of nitrate and it blew up. So, anyway, well, not much between here and out there. So, I'll turn the camera off and I'll catch you a bit later. Alright, well, so I just pulled into Denny. It was only 50 miles, but I filled up, but now I can get all the way through Naranda non-stop. Which is around about 2 hours. So I did 51 miles, cost, was 51 miles, so 9 litres, and $19 for 51 miles. And it is so fucking windy out there. It is just blowing its arse off. But luckily, like I said, I got the tailwind. The heater's not even working that well in the cab. Oh, it's going to be a long, long trip home. Absolutely. Try and give you a better look at the HC Dude up on the post as well. We'll be coming up to that shortly. I'm not going to pull up and stop, but hopefully I can give you a bit of a view out the window of the car and show the ute up on the pole. So yeah, I should be able to get all the way from here, all the way through to Naranda non-stop. Like I said, it's about 2 hours. It's just gone a bit after 10 in the AM. So it'll probably be about 12:30 when we hit Naranda, which is about like I left earlier than I did Naranda on the way down. I'll spin you around. And I think I rolled into Pete's at 12:30 in the afternoon. I was also banging along at 100. I was banging along like 65 mile an hour. Where I've only just been cruising at 60. So I've been taking it a lot easier. And they're dead ahead on the left. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a HC Dude up on a pole. I don't know if you can just get a good look at it there. So that's to do with the Denny Ute muster they have every year. I guess you're going to keep having the Denny Ute muster. Don't know how that's going to go when we start going all electric. don't even know what river this is. I don't know if this is part of the Murray River system or not. It's a nice big river, but yeah. I don't know if it's part of the stupid camera of mine just keeps turning off. So Jerilderie is the next town, but I'm not stopping there. There's not really any petrol there, so I'm not stopping there. And then it's straight through to Narrandera, where I stay at the Fig Tree Motel. Now, I don't know if I'm going to pull up there early. You can't really get into a motel before 2 in the afternoon anyway. So from there it's another 80 miles up to West Wyalong, and then another, I think it's another 100 plus, well, I think it's about another 60-70 miles up to Forbes. And that's sort of roughly what I do coming out of Peace. I normally get to Forbes on the first day and pull up stumps there. So I'll see how I feel, see if I can get that far. And I was hearing a couple of guys yakking on the CB that the Echuca Karma's museum closed down and they sold off all the cars. They couldn't afford to keep it going, and it's closed down and all the cars went to auction, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, coming out the other side of Denny here. Hopefully I don't get stuck behind that truck. Oh, he's going left, that's good. Off to Hay. And we're off to Jerilderie. Rightio Wilds, I'll catch you somewhere down the track. Rightio Wilds, we're just about to pull into Narrandera. I think I've clocked just over 200 miles. It's just about to go midday in the PM. I'm going to go to a servo up in town here. I'm not going to go to these outer ones. I'm going to go to a servo in town. I'm going to check over all my water, oils, transmission fluid. I've got a funny feeling it's going to need a little drink of water, and I want to run around and just give my front wheels a bit of a rock, just to make sure the front wheel bearings are okay. There's not a squeal coming from the front, but there's a strange not a row, I don't know what to call it's coming out the front of the car. Now it's not coming from the engine. The engine's running beautiful temp, beautiful oil pressure, no problems there. Normally if a wheel bearing shits itself, it makes a squealing noise, so I've got no squealing noise, I've got no strange unwarranted vibrations or anything, but it was just a strange, it could be just because I've got such a heavy tailwind, it could be just the exhaust. Maybe, don't know. But yeah, anyway, so I've been travelling 3.5 hours. I reckon I left about 8:30, so I've been travelling about 3.5 hours now. West Wyalong's another 80 miles away. I will get to West Wyalong, whether I push on to Forbes or not. That'll put me up around the 120 something miles, maybe more. Could be even another 200 away, which I'll refill there. On a lot of the runs back home, when I've left Pete, mostly on the bike, but sometimes in the car, Forbes has always been like my first stop. And that was in Zippy on the way home too. I only got as far as Forbes in Zippy on the way home the first time. So that would be a fairly good destination to get to. But West Wyalong, definitely I'll be able to definitely do West Wyalong. That's only another 80 miles. I'm actually not feeling too bad, but I'm ready to get out the car because we haven't stopped since Deniliquin, and we went straight through Jerilderie. So this is normally where I stay, is here in the Fig Tree Motel, but I'm not going to stay here on the way home. It's just too early to pull up stumps. It's only midday. I can definitely do another 2 hours. my regular servo that I pull into. Got some nice flat ground, so yeah, I'm going to check my transmission fluid while the motor's running, and I'm going to check all my water and oils and just have a good going over. And who knows, I might even grab a Subway while I'm here. Righto, worlds, I will catch you later. Righto, worlds, so that wasn't bad. 28 litres, $50. From Denny to here, so that was pretty good.
Come over the railway line. I'll see ya.
That CB's working well. Thank you, Peter Hughes. Put about 200-400 mils of oil in the motor. So it's down, just down a very little bit. I'll turn you around. Just a little bit down on the oil. Checks the transmission fluid's right, power steering's right. Water was perfect. Check my wheel bearings, just give the wheels a bit of a rock, no problem there. So anyway, so West Wyalong, just going past the Fig Tree Motel up here, which I will not be stopping in. West Wyalong's about 80 miles, I think it's 140 k's or thereabout, with nothing out there. It's a pretty long stint. And I'm not sure how far from there into Forbes. It could be another 130 k's, like another another 80 odd miles. So I'll either pull up in West Wyalong, or I'll try and push through to Forbes. Parkes is only 35k down the road, which is about 20 mile, but I don't like staying in Parkes, so if I can get to Forbes, I think we'll pull a pin there. But I'll see how I go when I get into West Wyalong and see how I feel with it, and see what the actual distance is up to Forbes. I think I'm down to about 350, 400 on Dubbo. We'll have a look on the way out, should tell us. I've got no plans on making Dubbo today.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm down to a t-shirt now, the wind's pissed off. So yeah, the wind's dropped right off down to almost nothing, whether it'll pick up when we get out on the highway or not. And I'm down to a t-shirt, it's actually warmed up out of that cold, miserable fucking Victoria that I hate so much. So let's see if we can get a mile marker, work out what our next sort of distances are. West Wyalong 134, so that's about 80 miles. And we'll get an idea here how far maybe Forbes is. Well, Dubbo's 380, nearly 400 to Dubbo, so yeah, we may or may not make Forbes today. So righto, wells, I'll catch you into where I'm coming into next. Righto, wells, just gone through in the PM. I managed to make Forbes. I did around 350 miles today, and I thought, bugger, I've had enough, so I went and filled up, bought a bag of ice and some milk, and booked myself a motel room. Their cheap budget room, $135 fucking dollars for a cheap budget room. Last time I was here, it was 120 bucks for the full room, so I've ended up with a so-called cheap budget room. Why is my door open? Yeah, $135 fucking dollars, you gotta be kidding me. And that's for their budget room. Forbes, I think Forbes must be the dearest bloody motels in the on the trip so far. So yeah, I've done about 350 miles today. Yeah, feel really good. I could have kept going up to Parkes, but you know what? It's just gone 3 in the afternoon. It's time to get off the road. I'm really looking for a nice hot shower. So I got my room. I hope it's okay. Cheap budget room doesn't sound very good, but it's at $135 fucking dollars. Boats just run beautiful all day. Just hasn't missed a beat. At least I've got level ground. I can check my water and oils again in the morning. So righto, wells, that's it for day one on the road. Well, that's it for day 7, but day 1 on the road heading home. So righto, wells, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and we'll catch you later. Bye.